Understanding resource guarding, what every dog owner should know. Resource guarding, it's a term that can strike fear into the heart of any dog owner, but fear not, my friends. Knowledge is power, and understanding this common canine behavior is the first step to addressing it effectively. So what exactly is resource guarding? In simplest terms, it's a dog's way of protecting what they perceive to be valuable. This treasure could be anything from a favorite chew toy to a comfy spot on the sofa. Dogs may exhibit resource guarding in various ways. Some subtle signs include stiffening of the body, whale eye, showing the whites of their eyes, or a low growl. More overt signs can include snapping, lunging, or even biting. It's crucial to remember that resource guarding is a natural instinct for dogs. It doesn't make them bad dogs, it simply means they need our guidance to develop appropriate behaviors. Dogs thrive in structured environments where they understand their place within the pack hierarchy. This is where establishing leadership comes into play. Now, when I say leadership, I'm not talking about dominance or using force. True leadership is about clear communication, consistency, and mutual respect. It's about setting boundaries that provide your dog with a sense of security and predictability. Think of it this way. You wouldn't let your child eat candy all day long, would you? Of course not. You set limits for their well-being. The same principle applies to our canine companions. By establishing clear boundaries and being consistent with our rules, we create a stable and harmonious environment where our dogs can relax and trust that we have their best interests at heart. Desensitization and counter-conditioning are powerful tools in our arsenal for addressing resource guarding. These techniques work by gradually changing your dog's emotional response to a particular trigger. Let's say your dog guards their food bowl. We would start by presenting the trigger, in this case the food bowl, at a distance where your dog remains relaxed. Then we would pair the appearance of the food bowl with something positive, like a high-value treat. Over time, we gradually decrease the distance and increase the value of the treats, all while monitoring your dog's body language closely. The goal is to create a positive association with the previously guarded resource. Essentially, we want your dog to think, food bowl approaching? Yay! Treats. Remember, patience and consistency are key with these methods. It's a gradual process that requires careful observation and adjustment along the way. Now, what happens when our furry friends don't quite get it right? How do we address unwanted behaviors effectively? The key lies in clear communication and positive reinforcement. First and foremost, avoid punishment-based techniques. Yelling, hitting, or using other aversive methods will only serve to erode trust and potentially escalate the guarding behavior. Instead, focus on redirecting your dog's attention to a more desirable behavior. For instance, if your dog growls when you approach their bone, calmly call their name and offer a high-value treat. Once they release the bone and come to you, praise them lavishly and reward them with the treat. The goal is to teach your dog that good things happen when they choose to relinquish a resource. Remember, positive reinforcement is always more effective than punishment. Section 5. The power of Leave It, a command for safety and control. Leave It is more than just a handy command, it's an invaluable tool that can prevent potential conflicts and keep your dog safe. Teaching this command requires patience and consistency, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Begin by holding a low-value treat in your closed fist. Present your fist to your dog and say, "Leave it." Initially, your dog may sniff, paw, or even try to nibble at your hand. Resist the urge to pull away. Instead, wait patiently for your dog to offer even a moment of disengagement. The instant your dog backs away from your hand, even for a split second, say, "Yes," and immediately reward them with a different treat from your other hand. Gradually increase the duration of the Leave It before rewarding, and eventually you can progress to using the command with real-life distractions. Section 6. Building trust and strengthening the bond, the foundation of a happy relationship. At the heart of addressing resource guarding lies the fundamental importance of the human-animal bond. Building trust and strengthening your relationship with your dog is paramount. Spend quality time with your dog, engage in activities they enjoy, and shower them with love and affection. When your dog feels safe, secure, and loved, they are less likely to feel the need to guard resources. Remember, trust is a two-way street. Be consistent in your actions, communicate clearly, and always prioritize your dog's emotional well-being. Section 7. Practical tips for success. Implementing a resource guarding prevention plan. Prevention, as they say, is always better than cure. Here are some practical tips to help prevent resource guarding. Start early. Begin teaching leave it and other obedience commands from puppyhood. Avoid high-value resources in shared spaces. If your dog is prone to guarding, keep high-value items out of reach in areas where there is potential for competition. Trade, don't take. Instead of grabbing items from your dog's possession, offer a trade for something even more enticing. Feed your dog in peace. Avoid hovering or bothering your dog while they're eating. Consult a professional. If you are struggling with resource guarding, don't hesitate to seek professional help from a certified dog trainer or behaviorist. Section 8. Conclusion. Embracing a harmonious life with your canine companion. Remember, dealing with resource guarding is a journey, not a race. There will be good days and challenging days, but with patience, consistency, and a deep understanding of your canine companion, you can overcome this obstacle and enjoy a truly harmonious relationship with your beloved dog. By focusing on clear communication, positive reinforcement, and building a foundation of trust, we can help our dogs feel safe, secure, and confident in their environment. After all, isn't that what every dog deserves?